Hello everyone. Today we have Vishal with us. So Vishal has completed his bachelor's in computer science from NIT and he is currently doing his master's in data science from University of Buffalo. So for those who are new to the channel, StumbleMeet is a channel for those pursuing their higher education. Please feel free to subscribe the channel for more such videos. Let's now get into interview with Vishal. Hello Vishal.
Hey, hello Venkatesh.
Yeah.
Hello everyone.
Thanks for joining today. So, Vishal, can you please introduce yourself in your own words?
Like Venkatesh said, I have graduated from NIT Puducherry in the year 2020, and from then I have worked as a data engineer for around couple of years, and then I came to US to pursue my masters in data science from UB. Yeah, currently in my final semester, and I'll be graduating in the next fall,
Right,
like in fall 2023.
right. So, can you please let us explain us about the admission process? So, University of Buffalo is one prestigious university that everyone will have it in their dream list. So, would like to know what was the GRE score that was expected, and what kind of experience from you helped you think that it helped in getting the admission at the university?
So yeah, like you said, UB is one of the 50 flagship universities in US, and like it's the one of the two flagship universities in New York. So the admission process is like I personally feel they won't consider the GRE score much. They will look into your previous experience and your work experience, your projects in the undergraduate, and any relevant experience. And IELTS score is like a basic requirement, so I think you must require 6.5 or higher. And apart from this, uh, yeah, like I said, the basic work experience and the SOPL works, this stuff will be there.
Right. So you said about GRE, maybe they will see more to the experience of the person than just the GRE mark. But how about IELTS? Does that mean people with higher IELTS score have a better chance of getting, or is it also about experience?
No, I would say IELTS is just a cutoff score. Whatever which is higher than 6.5 or 7, that is fine. Yeah, that is just a cutoff.
Hmm.
We must focus on your SOP. We must build a strong SOP, and we must focus more on the projects which we did at the work. We must elevate our work experience in the SOP,
Hmm.
which will make like better chance to get into the UB college.
Okay. So yeah, so one suggestion I think is to apply for this particular program with work experience, with valuable work experience that can.
We cannot just say like that, because I have seen most of the people coming straight from the college without having any work experience.
Okay. And
So we cannot. Yeah. So work experience is just an added advantage.
okay.
Uh, so yeah, maybe you can elevate with the people who doesn't have any work experience. They can elevate more on their undergraduate studies, like their courses which they have studied, and their relevant. You can also say about publications which you have in or the projects and
Right,
this stuff.
right. So for this particular program, when should one start the application process? Like, what is the timeline to for the application process? And if you one has to join
So
properly.
personally, the early you would start, the better the chance you will get into this college.
Hmm.
So I have started applying. So I came in fall 2022, so which is August 2022. So I have applied to this college in the January of 2022.
Hmm.
So I would say, like, if you start a little bit early, like maybe in November, you will have a better chance. Or else, some universities they would give you something like a scholarship kind of. Like if you apply early, like the people who applied early, they will get a good chance of getting a scholarship. So yeah, so I applied on January, and I got the admit on March, I think, something around end of March or April.
Right. So,
Yeah.
can you please tell us about this particular program, Masters specific to data science? So, how is this program structured? And just if you can say something about.
So the masters So in UB, we have actually two programs for data science. One is engineering science in data science, and one is MPS DS. Like that, it is like a professional studies. I have taken a master's like ESDS engineering science in data science. So this both these courses are almost same. Like there will be like a very few courses will be different in this too. So my course it will be mainly focused on the statistics, machine learning, programming in Python, databases, this this stuff, and so they will even. I mean, it's better to have an experience in programming languages in Python and R, but they will teach you from the beginning in the after coming into the like course. So like in the first semester, you'll be having introduction to Python programming course, and you'll also be having statistical data mining, like which is focused on statistical like models, this stuff, machine learning, and this stuff. And yeah, and also you will be having a course related to MATLAB and MATLAB programming something, and yeah, and second semester is more like you'll have so. You can find more about the course structure in the website. So particularly in the in the data science program, you will be having all the core subjects. So you don't have much options to take an electives. You will only have one option to take an elective in the second semester, and apart from that, everything is fixed. The courses are fixed.
Okay, so in professional data science, the other course that you mentioned, how is it different? Is there something? Is there any course that has better edge for job opportunities? Just curious to know about that.
No, I would say this is yeah. So the course which I'm doing, like which is engineering science and data science, it is more like a theoretical way to approach the data science. I would feel. I don't know which course is the different from ESTS and MBSS. Maybe you can find it in the Google, like the course our university website. So yeah, so mainly this will be focused towards the theoretical, and I would say it will have more practical experience kind of. Yeah, I'm not so sure about this.
Okay, right. So, in terms of the university is in New York. So, can you please tell us about the life in New York?
Actually, you are wrong. This is not in New
Okay,
York City. It is in New York State.
okay,
So it's like Western New York State. It's in located near Western New York State.
right.
So for the people who don't know, Buffalo, like our college is very near to Niagara Falls. It's like 20-30 minutes drive to Niagara Falls. It's very near to Canada border also. So the life, like the particular the weather here in Buffalo is very cold. Like so now it's very cold outside, and you will have snowfall from November itself, November till March or April, and also it's like the Buffalo has like good opportunities in software side, like the IT companies and all are there, but yeah, this is overall the Buffalo is okay. Like I would suggest you try to for people who want to get more experience, like more exposure. You would say you can go to the main cities, not come to Buffalo. But this is also like good place to hang out.
Right. So, for someone coming new for adjusting, is there anything that if you think that they will bring from their home country, it will be very useful? Is there anything
So
of those
not
things?
just related to Buffalo, but people who are coming from India to US, mainly they need to first get like you need to the initial few months will be difficult to adjust. You need to be no need to get low. So you need to be prepared with the weather. You need to adjust with the food, and you need to like you need to understand how exactly the US system works, like
Right.
the transportation and all. Make like I would say make before coming to US, maybe like check in YouTube or Google somewhere, like how exactly the students life will be there. Like you can check some vlogs or something related to like life in US, master's life in US.
Right. Yeah. So now coming back to the one little bit serious question on the university, how much does the university cost? The this particular program cost, and how do students usually, from your observation, how do students usually manage that amount?
So the tuition fees in Buffalo, like on our college, is comparatively low when compared to like the top, like not say like top universities, but compared to the same level universities. Since this is a public university, the fees will be like per semester you will have $14,000. That will be in 2 semesters, and in the final semesters, in the final 2 semesters, it will be around like $8,000. Like in total, you can like calculate it will come around 35,000 dollars.
Okay.
So 35K dollars, maybe around 30 lakhs in rupees. That
Right.
is regarding the fees. And the course structure is like actually the course which we are doing is 1 year course, but we can extend our course to 1.5 year. Like actually, I can graduate in the last, like I can graduate after the summer itself, like in August, but I'm trying to extend it to December. Like I'm doing it in 1 year, 1.5 year.
Okay. Is there any advantage of extending the course?
Maybe you will have more time to find out the jobs, full-time jobs. You'll get more time to get try to find the jobs. Most of the people currently like which came with me are doing it in 1.5 year.
Right. And how does the work permit after completing the course works out? Like how many years will the work permit be given for initially after completing the education as an international student? How the journey will look like? Can you please?
So yeah, so actually we will get like in total 3 years of OPT. So for the first 1 year will be the normal OPT, and the next 2 years will be the STEM OPT. So for me, like I will be since I will be graduating in the next like coming December or January. So from then, the first 1 year will be I will be getting an OPT, and later after that I need to apply for a STEM OPT. That will be 2 years.
Okay. And I know that in US, students are allowed only to work part time in on campus. So how does the part time jobs system works in the University of Buffalo? Do international students find more on campus jobs? How does it work out?
Yeah, and also like if you compare with other universities, our Buffalo offers more on-campus jobs. Like most of the people who applies will get a job. Even I'm doing part-time job in campus from last like spring semester. Like from February, I'm doing a
Right.
part-time job in our campus.
Right. So when you are planning to go ahead with masters in data science, you would have researched multiple universities all over the place, all over the world, all
Yeah.
over the US. So what do you think has got Buffalo University has got better edge compared to other universities? What is special about Buffalo University for this program?
So actually, when I tried, like when I started to search for data science related programs in US, most of the universities doesn't like focus completely on data science. Like it, there will be like 1 or 2 courses which is related to data science. Or so this particular course is completely like you can find from the name itself. Like it's the masters in engineering science, data science. So I would say like I felt this is the university which is have more focus, and also it is one of the like I try to uh, I have some of my friends who are like 1 or 2 friends who are already studying in this program. So I contacted them. They said it's a good university. You will like the fees will be like it's like decent. Like you can manage, and living expenses you can manage from the part time. So like I felt this is the university which will be, it is one of the like some prestigious university, and also we can like get a part-time job and stuff. And it's also not 2 years course, it is one and a half year course. So like yeah, overall I felt this is the course.
Right, right. So you're coming to one of the point that you noticed about the living expense. How is the living expense at Buffalo place? Like, how
Yeah,
does it
so
work out?
living expenses, I would say it is not like it's manageable unless uh, you like unless you wanted to do some like if you just stay in your room, and if you go to campus, if you want to go to campus you can go in the college buses, stampede buses. So apart from that, like the room rent and electricity bill, water bill, this will be like manageable. it will be very much cheaper compared to the room rents and stuff compared to other main cities like the New York City and the other places like Texas, I would say, in California side.
Okay, okay. And just on a side note, does the city, does the region has lots of Indian restaurants? Like, how does it work out for Indians who want to?
I would not say a lot of restaurants, but it has some decent restaurants like around 3 to 4 proper Indian restaurants, and other restaurants also provide some Indian food.
Right. Any rough estimate as how much one has to plan for their monthly expense, including this
Okay,
room rent
so
and all
monthly
that?
expense, I would say for room you can take $400 average, and bills, electricity and water bill maybe 60, 70. So, and other costs will be around maybe 50 more. So overall, like if you get around 500, anything above 500, 500 is minimum you can,
Okay.
it will cost like for a student.
Right, right. So, in this particular program, how do you see the job opportunities?
Hmm. So, uh, at present, like I would say, there are limited opportunities. So, I thought the data science, like in US, the data science will be having more and more opportunities. But currently, like since most of the companies are having hiring freeze, and most of the companies are laying off, so not just in data science but anything related to technical field like computer science also having less opportunities these days. But I would say this is like maybe it will stop after a few months. Afterward it may be the market will be good, then I would say the opportunities will be coming, but at present these are not good, like I would say.
Right. So, is internship part of this program?
Yeah, actually, you can do an internship in the summer itself, like apply for a CPT and do an internship. But like most of my friends and like even I didn't get an internship in the summer, so yeah, I didn't use my CPT.
Okay. So, but for finding internship, is there any specific college portal, and does college, university provide any special help to international students to prepare their resume to find, to make
Yeah.
an equal compete? What sort of help?
So, 2 points. So one is you said for finding jobs, the college has a portal called Handshake, where you can find the job opportunities, and like for internship or for full-time jobs. That is one Handshake portal. And regarding the resume building, there will be one more portal called VMock. So where you can create your resume, like build your resume. You can check, you can score your resume. You like how competitive it is, how presentative it is. Like you can find this stuff in the VMock portal. These two opportunities, like the college is providing the students.
Right, right, right. So, and in the fees that you pay, like is health insurance included?
Yeah, the health insurance is included. Yeah, it is like $1,000 per semester.
Okay,
Sorry, per 1 year. So in the last fall, when I came in the fall 2022 August, I paid $1,000, and now this fall I have paid $1,000. Yeah.
okay. And is transportation, everything is included? Like, do they give bus
Yeah, yeah,
pass?
everything is included. The transportation and the internet cost, everything, library costs,
Okay, okay.
everything is included.
Right, 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 right. So yeah, you mentioned about the weather in Buffalo. Like it will be snowing from November till April, and it's being closer to Niagara. Is there any other thing that students coming from abroad should be knowing about Buffalo that you think will be very helpful? That you realized after coming there, and probably you
So,
will better.
specifically to Buffalo, like they definitely should know this will be very colder when compared to other places in US, and maybe you can bring some cold clothes. You can also buy it from here, like the winter jackets. Even though if you bring from India, it will not work here. You need to buy different winter jackets here. Maybe you can get some extra clothes for cold weathers, and be prepared, mentally prepared. I would say.
Okay, right. Is there anything specific you would like to share it with the viewers? Those who are coming from abroad, like
Uh,
what sort of mindset mindset they need to have. Yeah.
Yeah, so people who are coming, just try to check what exactly courses you will be doing, more research more about the courses in the university website and all. Try to talk with more seniors and try to get their experiences about the like living in US, particularly to that city. And also uh, you need to, yeah, you need to apply for part-time jobs well before coming here, because if you apply late, you will get the offer very late. I applied after coming here, so I didn't do in my first semester. I started working in second semester. So everything will be provided in university website. You can find for part-time jobs in US. Sorry, actually, the in UB, the part-time like the students who are doing part-time, it is called campus dining and shops. So you can find campus dining and shops jobs in UB. You can find the links and to apply.
Right. Okay, all right then. So, in this specific to the university, you mentioned about the part-time jobs and other aspects, right? So, usually, just wondering how many hours is there? Is there any restrictions that students have
Okay,
on?
so yeah, in any part-time job in US while you're studying, you can do up to only 20 hours in a week.
Mhm. Okay,
You cannot do more than 20 hours while studying. So in summer you can do 40 hours of CPT of like I mean the internship. Even though the internship you can, if you want to extend in the fall, you can only do up to 20 hours.
okay.
So you can think while studying, apart from studies, you can do anything extra for only 20 hours.
Okay, so as part of this particular program, um, will you be asked to do projects, or is there anything to do as a group, or how does it? Is there anything of that nature where
So there is no specific course for project. Maybe it's like we have one course for project. We can work under the professor, but I choose to take like I took an elective instead of taking a project. It's like we have one course, one option to either do internship or do a project or take an elective. So I took an elective like because I didn't get an internship, and we can also work under professor, but there will be very limited opportunities for students if they want to work under a professor.
right? So since
Yeah.
because it is a US, I just would like to know. I know first 3 years should be fine because of the you getting the work permit based on STEM and then open work permit. But
Mhm.
after 3 years, if someone wants to continue, what are the options?
Yeah, so we need to apply for a H1B visa.
Okay.
So after completing your studies, from next year onwards, I mean, I'm talking about myself, so I can apply for a H1B visa.
Mhm.
If I get a job, the company should file for a H1B visa, and it is completely luck based. So if it
Lottery system.
gets selected, yeah, if it gets selected, then I need to process to the next steps.
Right.
If I didn't get approved, I need to again apply in the next year. It's 1 year you can get one opportunity.
Okay. And just in case if the lottery didn't work for 3 years, those generally what do they do? Any.
Mostly some people try to take an extra master's course.
Mhm.
Even then you will have one more opportunity,
Mhm.
and other than that they will move to India, I think.
Okay, okay. And is there any, so just in case, though, for those who are already married, coming to US with spouse, as a student, international student, do they get any special privileges for the spouse? Are they allowed to work, or are
So,
they?
it depends on the spouse visa status. So,
Okay,
if the spouse is having an H1B visa, and if you didn't have an H1 visa, you can stay in the US as a dependent on that H1B visa holder. But you cannot work. For to work, you need to again file for a different thing.
right.
So, yeah, it will be like visa related stuff will be a lot to
Okay.
discuss.
Okay, okay, all right, all right, all right. So great. So is there anything more that you would like to tell about this particular program? that you got to know after coming here? Like, how does this program transformed you as a person when you before starting this program, and now that you are going to complete? So, what kind of changes do you feel
So,
in your
like
yourself?
talking about not just program, but like coming to US, it made me like independent on myself. Like starting from cooking and going to bank and going to not just bank for everything on myself and working on my own. And talking about program, the programming is good. Like if you like are really interested in data science, this program like will definitely help you in your profile. Like you can get to learn more, like you can get to learn more about the data science, the statistics and machine learning related concepts, and it will be very helpful for you.
Right. You finished your, like, you studied in bachelor's too in a prestigious institution like National Institute of Technology, and now you in University of Buffalo. What kind of difference you felt as a student when you were studying, like the between the university in India, the national in NIT, and then here in US? What difference?
So not just I'm like prestigious university, but university studies in India and university studies in US is completely different thing. So there like we every university is having a placement kind of thing, but in US you don't have much thing. Like you will have career fairs, but even then you need to go and present yourself, apply there. But it's not like college will give you, they will just provide you some links and stuff, but everything you need to do on yourself to get a job or anything. There will be no like pushing from the back. You need to like take everything on your hands,
Right,
into your
right.
hands.
Yeah, yeah. There is no concept like campus placement where
No.
everyone 100% campus placement, like, so such things we may not be finding in North American countries, right? You have to go, you have to be proactive. Just like you said, even for a part time, one has to be proactive in applying even before coming to the country. And
Yes.
many times I hear that even though you just started your masters, people sometimes I heard the saying that just start applying for the jobs.
Yeah,
While
yeah. Not just before coming to US, in India also, in India itself you need to apply for the part-time jobs.
part-time jobs and even for the
Also
full-time
like
jobs.
regarding the internships, everything you need to be very early to, you cannot like push it to last second. You need to start applying right from that moment.
Right, right, right. True, true, true. Yeah, great, great. Thanks a lot, Vishal. Thanks a lot for sharing such a wonderful information about the program from University of Buffalo. I'm sure everyone, many viewers
Uh,
will find it useful.
thank you so much,
Yeah.
Venkatesh, for having me.
Yeah, just like I always say, this is the journey of Vishal, and I always advise the students to make their thorough research, as it is their life in stake in terms of whether the university's course meet their requirements, their career path as where they want to go ahead, and from the cost of living, from various dimensions, it is better to do your thorough research in terms of making the decision. And great, thanks a lot, Vishal, for joining today.
Yeah, yeah, sure. And like if anyone has any doubts, you can like reach out to me on my LinkedIn. I'll be very happy to answer. Yeah.